motivated by what happened against the Bruins last time they came here?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it seems like that was a long time ago, and it really wasn't. But we weren't happy with our efforts, so hopefully we're going to come out a little more motivated this time.
Do you feel like you mentioned it seems like a long time ago it wasn't? Do you feel like this is a much different group at this point?
I do. I mean, ever since a few weeks ago when we sat down and kind of talked amongst ourselves, we just ended up coming out of the hole and just playing a lot better hockey. So that's what we're going to look for tonight, is a good start and hopefully pounce on them early.
You never want to lose that way, but can you almost credit that game for turning things around a bit?
Yeah, I think we can. I mean, some teams need a kick in the butt every once in a while, and that was kind of our reality check and our wake-up call. So it's too bad it had to come to that point, but all that matters now is that we came out of it, and we're playing some pretty good hockey, but there's always room for improvements.
Why do you think the Bruins are 6-1 without Chara?
I don't know. They're a good organization. They're well coached. Their systems are in place, and the team follows the rules. So I mean, that's and also they got some other talent, some good leaders, some guys that've been around before and been through lengthy cup runs and things like that. And really, for young guys, sometimes that's all you need, is just a path to follow, and they have all the right guys to do that.
How pumped were you to get a vote of confidence from Riddick Bowe?
Yeah, he's a champ, so I was pretty psyched, and I'm happy as he's repping the Cadre jersey. So got nothing but nice things to say about him.
Nazem, you guys are obviously winning, but is there much talk still about needing to improve the defensive game? I know there's been quite a few shots against the last couple.
Yeah, there always is. I mean, there's always that room for improvement, and we've made some mistakes, and the other teams have made some mistakes as well that we've been fortunate enough to pounce on those opportunities, but. Defensive zone coverage, neutral zone coverage, just things like that is always something that you can work on. And it seems like you're never perfect in a game. And when you come close, there's always, you always look at the film and kind of point out your mistakes in order to get better.
Connor McDavid kind of busted up his hand, I guess, in a fight. As a star player, when guys are taking runs, is it almost enough's enough, and sometimes you just have to kind of step up and drop them if you have to?
For sure. The kid stood up for himself, and sometimes, especially with that enforcer role kind of dying down in the game of hockey, sometimes you got to take things into your own hand. Obviously, it's unfortunate that happened, but it seemed like he got the best of him, and I'm sure if he didn't hurt himself, people would be saying good for him for standing up for himself and along those lines. So you don't like to see it, but there's that compete level, especially in every young star, that enough's enough, and you're sick and tired of getting abused.
Did you fight much in junior? Or?
Yeah, I had a few fights. Yep.
Did you get targeted much in junior? I mean, like once
yeah.
you're like people are expecting you to be a high pick. I mean,
yeah, all the time. I mean, that's something that happened, and fortunate enough for us, there's a few guys on the team that kind of took that role into their back pocket and kind of took care of business that way. But sometimes I had to take matters into my own hands, and sometimes those guys aren't out on the ice, and you can't be a pushover. Guys can't just take liberties at you and not suffer some sort of consequence. So it's good for the kid for sticking up for himself.